When it comes to marketing, standing out in the crowd is what it's all about.
It's true, and our next guest is often quoted as saying, "Don't kill a marketing moment, execute it." She's accredited by the Public Relations Society of America and author of the Amazon business bestseller, Break Through the Noise, 9 Tools to Propel Your Marketing Message.
Elisa Southard is here, and she says she can tell anyone how to get out of the office or your home and be your best advocate. Yes.
Because marketing is for anybody in any position in life, not just business, right?
That's so true, Lindsay, because we have to get out, we have to promote ourselves, and you know, there's so much noise in the environment, right? You could be talking to someone right now, they could be on their Bluetooth and not even listening to you, right? Or they just take out their cell phone and start texting or twittering.
Very true.
So we have to have a way to break through the noise and have something that's going to be of value of people.
Yeah, because everybody's scattered, so it's really hard to be that person that stands out in the crowd.
Yeah, that's true. So one thing that we don't want to do is make marketing mistakes.
No, we don't like the marketing mistakes. Tell us how we can prevent ourselves from doing this.
Okay, well, the first thing is when someone says to you, "What do you do?" The normal response is, "I am." Let's say it was just tax season, right? Tax season just ended. So rather than saying, "I am an accountant," well, so what? You know, your brother could be an accountant too. You could say, "Well, hi, I can keep taxpayers out of jail."
That's a little more significant.
Yeah, a little more significant. And you
can
get
more creative too.
Yeah. And rather than saying, "Well, I can really give you a hotshot logo," you say, "I can change images to identities." So you see?
So you're really just selling yourselves. You're really, giving yourself the props whenever you're talking to anybody.
Yes, when you're talking to anyone, but in addition, you're not wasting their time because you're putting the attention on them. You know, I am is all about me.
Sure.
It's how great I am.
You're staying away from all the old catchphrases, "I'm a people person," that kind of stuff. You're trying to stand out, again, in the crowd. Over here on this board over here, you say, concentrate on what you can control.
Yeah, and here's an interesting thing. I've met so many people, they'll tell me, you know, I did a great deal of marketing. I went to a reception, I went to a fundraiser, I went to a conference, and I gave out business cards. To me, that's not marketing.
Right.
Yeah, because what happens? You could take my business card, right, and then you don't know what's going to happen to it. You have to, you could go home, something could happen to your kids, or you could get stranded somewhere, like Cindy is, the person could be gone.
Sure.
You just don't know. So what you do is you get their contact information. You don't fumble, try to get your business card out. You say, "Well, Lindsay, how can I contact you? Why don't I take your email and then I'll give you a call."
But then at that point, there's a fine line between just contacting somebody and harassment.
Exactly.
You have to be careful.
You know, you have to know your judgment. So you ask permission. You say, "Well, can I give you a buzz? Can I call you next week? I'd like to find out more about what you do." But you're the one that's in control.
Good point.
Okay, over here you say, act on your actions, concentrate on what you can control again.
Right.
Same thing.
Same thing. And we could take it a little bit further. You know, you can't control how many people are going to call you, right? You can't control how many texts are going to come into you. But you can control what you're going to text out, right? You can control on your Twitter what your message is going to be. You see? And that's the important part. For example, I understand you're going to be climbing Mount Kilimanjaro.
I did already.
She already
you did already?
Yeah.
So
She's
that,
back,
that's
safe and sound.
A great way. Rather than saying, you know, "I am a mountain climber," I mean, you could do a beautiful thing. I can bring high adventure to people that never leave sea level.
That's a great way of putting it. I just say I'm lucky that I made it down.
Yeah. So you're controlling your message that's going out, because you can't control what's coming in.
And in today's world, this is really more important than at any other time, because there's such a job problem out there. Unemployment is way up there, and people are struggling, they're losing their jobs, and they need to find a way to stand out in the crowd.
Yeah, they do. And for example, I interview a lot of college students, and I did talk to one who was a designer, and she was up for a scholarship, and she would say, "Well, what can I do?" She had all her credentials. I said, "Well, go in and find out what they need. Find out what the scholarship committee, what does the school need? Let them know how you can promote their school, what you could bring." And she got her scholarship.
It's been great advice, we have to say. Thank you so much.
Yes, the book is invaluable to people looking to move forward in their lives.
And it's called Break Through the Noise. It is on shelves now.
Okay, you can also go to daytimeonline.tv for more information.
Coming up on Daytime, movie man Sam Hallenbeck takes a look at a couple of new DVDs just released.
Yes, The Rock as the Tooth Fairy and Meryl Streep in It's Complicated. Stick around.